Hello, Lake Nokomis Lutheran Church. Pastor Sara here. Coming to you, sitting in front of my bookshelf because we are in the middle of this series that I called The Shining, and I said I was kind of being provocative, and I'd tell you why I called it that later. And then I just have never gotten around to it. So I don't know if you know this about me, but one of my favorite authors is Stephen King. So it comes from The Shining from Stephen King. People think that's strange, and I have kind of a strange relationship with Stephen King books because in a very short summary, when I read The Stand, I had to hide the book in the bottom of a clothes basket before I went to bed every night. When I read The Shining, I got stung by a whole bunch of wasps in the shed in my backyard, and wasps feature in this book. And the day I finished reading Salem's Lot, and Salem's Lot has a picture on the front of a house on fire. The day I finished that book is the day of my house fire. So maybe I should stop reading Stephen King, but I keep reading because Stephen King is so compelling. And actually, one of the best books is his book on writing. And I have learned a lot about sermon writing from Stephen King, who one of the best things I read in this book was this: you cannot hope to sweep someone else away by the force of your writing until it has been done to you. And I think that's true about the gospel too, right? We cannot share the gospel in a compelling way unless the gospel has done something to us. So in The Shining, it's a book about sort of when you have this gift, and here The Shining is this gift of premonition and how you use it. And I'm asking you to consider how you have let the gospel shine in your life in such a way that you're able to use that gift in the world. So that's what I'm thinking about throughout this series. That's what I'm compelled by in Stephen King's writing, is it continues to do something to me when I read it, compel me in a new way. So if you also are a Stephen King fan, let's talk. What are your favorite books? I love Pet Sematary and I love It. Well, I like them all. But anyway, let's talk about that. I also, if you're scanning my bookshelves, I love Louise Erdrich, another one of my favorite writers who can tell a really good story. So Sunday, we're going to talk about this wonderful text that says, "Do not worry." And I just read the newspaper and I think, how is that possible not to worry? And then we're going to have an annual meeting, and that might provide some angst and worry for some of you, but we're going to do our best to move forward faithfully and truly and compelled by a gospel of love. So I will see you on Sunday. I can't wait to hear maybe what your favorite books are as well, and what stories compel you, and maybe more importantly, how the gospel compels you. So have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you soon.